People across San Diego are outraged after watching a viral video out of La Jolla. Good evening. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Stephanie Simmons. That video appears to show a sea lion being kicked near La Jolla Cove. News 8's Abby Black has been looking into why this keeps happening. Abby, this is so upsetting.
So disturbing, Stephanie. I mean, I gasp when I watch this, and it makes me so sad and so angry as well. But we're here at La Jolla Cove, Stephanie, where this is busy year-round, but especially during the summer months. A lot of people like to come here, look at the sea lions, but many people as well get too close, and we've seen some unfortunate harassment here. But the incident that we're talking about tonight appears to have happened just around the corner at Point La Jolla, and that was at night. While this is the most egregious caught on video in a long time, it's not the first. It's an ongoing problem, and repressing officials, oh, you hear that? You can hear the rangers telling them to keep back. But we need to know, when will this harassment stop, and when will someone be held accountable?
This is the image driving the conversation today. A single frame pulled from a video that appears to show a sea lion being kicked near La Jolla Cove. We're not showing you the video in its entirety, and we're not naming the person in it. That's a deliberate choice. The video's authenticity and exactly when it was recorded have not been independently confirmed, but our focus is not on one person's actions. It's on a problem that keeps repeating on this stretch of coastline. This incident happened near Point La Jolla, the same area the city permanently closed to people back in 2023 to protect sea lions. Part of the nearby stairs has also been closed off where pups are present. And right now, some of those pups are visibly malnourished. The Sierra Club's Seal Society estimates 10 pup deaths at the Cove this year alone, which advocates link to mothers abandoning pups after being scared off by human interference.
Hi, sir, can we please move back from the sea lions?
The Seal Society says this was not just harassment.
This was an intentional and repeated assault on the sea lion, which is a protected species by the Marine Mammal Protection Act.
Comments from all over the internet demanding an arrest. NOAA confirms it is investigating, but says it has just 4 enforcement officers covering the entire state. San Diego park rangers say that they can't write tickets for harassing a sea lion. They can only document a violation and forward it to NOAA. Robin Davidoff, the chair for the local Seal Society, says that's the problem.
If the buck really stops with NOAA, and they don't have the staff, and so what they need to do is authorize the city to interact when they cannot, and also authorize the state so that rangers, lifeguards, and policemen, women, can write tickets for the harassment of the sea lions.
On the ground, its volunteers are filling the gap. Ashley Hurwitz is one of them.
We're just volunteers, though, so we can't be here at all times, and we can't really enforce anything like that.
The Seal Society says they're not asking to close La Jolla Cove. They want cones and tape marking safe distance and rangers on the sand, not just making announcements from above.
Let's all be respectful of marine life and observe from a distance. Thank you.
We have an update. Just in the last hour, we saw SeaWorld San Diego here rescuing that malnourished pup that I was talking about in my story. So they will be there to rehab that sea lion pup that was very small and malnourished. But if you need to report any type of harassment against a sea lion or marine life, do not hesitate to report that to NOAA. That number is 800-853-1964. Stephanie.
Oh, glad crews saw that little malnourished sea lion and now getting the help it needs. But we want to go back to that incident you were referring to in the video, Abby. This happened late at night. What about night patrols there? Is anyone watching after dark?
No. No one is assigned to be watching the cove or the point at nighttime. And that's, again, one of the big problems and some people are asking for. But San Diego Parks and Rec says right now they just have a lot of budget constraints, so they don't have the staffing to post up any rangers here at night or in the early mornings as well. And again, NOAA says that they only have 4 enforcement officers in the entire state. But we've been talking about this for years, and this is the constant runaround that we keep getting. So unfortunately with this incident, but hopefully this can be the breaking point to see some kind of strict enforcement and people held accountable.
Yeah, the number 1 rule we live by here as locals here in San Diego: do not touch our sea life. And that needs to be respected. All right, Abby Black live for us. Thank you so much.